Hi guys, my name is Reuben Davids. I'm a CA SA and I'm excited to share with you how my SICA designation has allowed me to become a difference maker. How my CA journey started was when I hit a crossroads at the end of my studies, not knowing where I'd be doing my articles. Then I learned that my institution has an academic article program, and therefore I started with the University of the Free State as an academic trainee. Thereafter, I went on to do my audit articles, and everybody knows how difficult audit articles can be sometimes, but I continued with my links in academia by continuing to tutor some of my mentees. It was quite difficult managing the time because you had to not only have time to prepare, but also time to actually sit in formal tutorial sessions. I briefly stayed in the audit profession thereafter, where after I learned that I actually enjoyed academia, and then I started off as a full-time lecturer. As a lecturer, I have seen some common challenges as well as opportunities that my students face. Now let me take off my glasses because I need to speak to you face to face. Some of the challenges include students trying a one-size-fits-all approach for all their different studies. In accounting, for example, you will not study the exact same way as you do with your other modules. And students also find it difficult to link the academic work to what happens in practice. And this is where the opportunity comes in. Many different companies have different opportunities for vacation work for students. My recommendation to you is try and get into one of them so you can see how it works in practice. What are ways in which you can develop effective study habits? There's a very famous quote that says, "Slow and steady wins the race." And therefore, my recommendation to you is consistency. Every day, you need to have a consistent study approach. You need to have a certain block during your day where you focus on deep learning, deep work, and you know that this hour or these set of hours are very specific to me studying. After that, you need to prepare. And preparation doesn't only go towards your tests and your examinations, but also for your lectures. Think of your lecture as more of an engaging session as opposed to a preach, where somebody just gives you information that you need to take. But have those discussions with your lecturer in the session so that it can be a more effective study technique for you. And then lastly, you need to review. And you need to review various areas. You need to review how your tests went. You need to review how your lectures went so that you can know what you understand and what you don't understand. And lastly, you need to review what your tests are. And how do you know that you know the work? I always say is when you teach the next person, which is your final form of review. Apparently, there's currently a shortage of young accountants entering the audit profession. And what's my take on that? First of all, the audit profession is the one industry where you can become a jack of all trades. Based on my experience, I've seen all four major areas in the accountancy profession actually comes together. And what are those? Financial management, taxation, auditing, and of course, accounting. I've also heard that seasoned auditors have gone on to do even greater things because of the skills that they've learned during their audit industry practice. So they've become CFOs, CEOs, and that is simply because the audit profession does not only expose you in terms of reviewing financial statements, but also preparing those financial statements. And in order for you to be able to do that, you need to understand how a business works, as well as all the operations and nuances in that business. Audit provides you with critical skills and problem-solving skills that you can apply in vast areas of your life. Given that the world of finance is continuously evolving, my advice to young aspiring accounting professionals is to become adaptable. Adaptability is actually a skill. And how can you gain that skill? You can do so by continuously exposing yourself to new ventures and opportunities. The more new opportunities you undertake, the better you become at adapting. The accounting profession is not only about the numbers. As a difference maker, I, Reuben Davids, have started an Instagram channel called Study with Reuben, where I give study tips to young aspiring accounting professionals that I wish I had gotten while I was studying. And that is how I am the story behind the numbers. Hold on. One last thing. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also visit the SICA Youth Hub. Okay, I'm out. For real now.